Gandhara art is a topic, and the Gandhara art school flourished in 2nd century AD. In fact, it was Kushana emperors, Kanishka and others, who gave patronage to the Gandhara art to reach to its perfection like its contemporary Mathura art. Earlier, according to the Hinayana sect of Buddhism, the making of the images of Buddha was prohibited. Only his chhatra, that is umbrella, charan paduka, footwear, and throne were shown to propagate his existence and religion. Then later on, Mahayana sect came up in the reign of Kanishka, the great Kushana ruler, and he was the follower of Mahayana sect. By now, the ban on presenting Buddha in human form was lifted. Kanishka started the creation of images of Lord Buddha and became great patron for Gandhara art. Statues of this type were mostly prepared at Peshawar, Rawalpindi and Takshila. Whole of this area is known as Gandhara. There was a definite effect of Greek art on these statues. The subject matter of these statues is Indian and only Buddha. There was an impact of Greek style in them. This was the reason that some art critics called this style as the Indo-Greek Buddhist art. Through these images, the artists have shown events of Buddha's life. The garments and ornaments are foreign. Buddha was monk and monks do not keep hair, but the Gandhara artist has shown him in the ornamental hairstyle. This is the one sculpture. This is the head of the Bodhisattva from Takshila. It is made of black marble in the 2nd century. This is the typical Gandhara work of fine quality. Bodhisattva presented with mustaches wearing a rich turban on his head. A Greek type of face is obvious. Indian motifs have been combined in Gandhara with Greek idea or form. So lot of ornamentation is also shown here and with the curly hairstyle. Seated Buddha of Katratila, this is of Mathura. It is more of the Indian form. There is no effect of the Greek art in this. It is made of the red spotted sandstone in the 3rd century. This is a seated figure of Buddha of the mid-2nd century, considered as the masterpiece of Kushana sculpture at Mathura, carved from the local red sandstone. It is an excellent example of an entirely Indian Buddha. Just give emphasis on this Indian Buddha because there is no effect of the Greek art. Buddha is shown dressed as true Indian in transparent muslin garment that covers only one shoulder and gathered in small ringed folds along the upper left arm. Seated as a yogi on a lying throne under the Bodhi tree, the Buddha is backed by a large scalloped halo and attended by heavenly beings and the fly-beast bearers. His aggressively performed Abhay Mudra and the alert angled arm resting on his left knee lend an air of activity to a creation which has no parallel in Gandhara art. So Indian yogis, they used to sit in Yoga Mudra. So here you can see the Buddha is shown in sitting posture, whereas in Greek art mainly Buddha is shown standing and wearing a cloth where lots of folds are shown in the stone. This is the seated Buddha of Sarnath of Gupta period, which was done in the 5th century. The most celebrated image of Buddha delivering his first sermon in the Deer Park at Sarnath is a typical example of calm and serene face of Buddha as represented in the best period of Gupta art. In about 5th century AD, Buddha is depicted in Dharma Chakravartin Mudra. This is a charming face of Sarnath Buddha. The eyes are almost closed, concentrating on the inner vision, and the lips seems to smile. The ringlets of hair are well fashioned. The head is centered against the round halo with a broad border of stylized plant motifs. The hands are in typical teaching gesture. The sermon is described as the turning of the wheel of law and is normally symbolized by the representation of chakra. Thank you.